Today's model is just absolutely beautiful. You got to watch this video. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, today I'm showcasing a brand new area with the builder that I covered a while ago, and I am back covering one of their top models, and it's just absolutely beautiful. You got to wait and watch the whole video to see what an amazing job they do. One of the best thing about this builder is that everything is inclusive in their base prices. They offer a lot more than I have seen with other builders. The model behind me is a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2,200 square foot, all single story home. The first thing you're going to notice is that you have this driveway. Now this is a builder model, so it has pavers, but you're going to have a cement driveway, so you can easily park 2 cars here, and then you have the other 2 cars there. Now, one thing which is very, very unique about this builder is that their garages are 1 foot wider and 1 foot taller. So the ceiling height on your garage is 8 foot and they are 16 foot wide, which is good enough for a good F-150 car with a little lift that can go in. That is something that I don't really see that. It's on a 50 by 120 lot. I'm going to tell you a lot more. So let's go inside. The other thing that I want to point out is that this is a coastal elevation, and the shells that you see is included in the base price, so you don't really see that much often. Every time you go to a different builder, there's $1 for that and $1 for this. Everything is kind of adds on. Their base prices are fantastic for the area because you're just about 30 to 40 minutes to Sarasota. One of the top beaches that state of Florida has to offer are just down the road. You're about 20 minutes to Renton, and with the prices in those areas, this area is just expanding. One thing I do want to point out that these shutters are optional design center upgrade. So let's go inside and check this beautiful model out. Hello, and welcome to another beautiful builder model. Now guys, once in a while I come across a model that's like just wow from everything, and I'm going to tell you a lot of things. Now this is the builder decorated model, so it's going to have a lot of bells and whistles, and I'm going to do as much as I possibly can to show you the difference in what you get and what you don't get. But the base price of this house is $449,900. That includes the lot, and the lot size is 50 by 120. It's a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2,200 square foot home in Parrish. And if you don't know anything about Parrish, make sure to watch Orlando Living with D, and that's where I talk about, you know, hospital, school, everything that you need to know about the community. And as I mentioned, you're just about 30 to 40 minutes down to Sarasota and just about 20 minutes to Renton. Bradenton. Sometimes I kind of get confused with the pronunciation, so bear with me. And this is a fantastic house. There is a CDD and there is an HOA. Your HOA is about $16.33. Your CDD is just a little bit over $2,400. And they have a pool, a community clubhouse. You have the tot lot. It has a lot of amenities, and it's not a gated community. You're right off the main highway. The first thing you're going to notice is your 8-foot glass door, which is a standard feature with the builder, and it basically comes with that. You have 9'4" ceiling height all across the whole house. However, at the entrance you have the 12-foot ceiling height, and then you have the 14-foot ceiling height. This is a design option. Now guys, if you are looking to buy a brand new home anywhere in Central Florida, Tampa, Ocala, and Tampa Bay areas, this is a great resource. I put in a lot of time, effort, and energy in bringing you these, so press that thumbs up button. It's free for you. It's going to help us immensely, so please do us a favor and show us some love. We would really, really appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for, so press that button. And if you're not sure about the area, as I mentioned, check out Orlando Living with D. Now, I'm also going to have these videos done by my amazing new Spanish agent partner, Carolyn. She's going to come towards the end of the video because my Spanish is still poquito, and I kind of gave up on my Spanish. Is always going to be poquito, I guess. So that is the option, a design center option that you get. Now this is a builder model, so when I come over here, you see you have this. Because this is a builder model, they're using this as an office. You're not going to have this door here or that window in the front that I showed would be a wall. And this would be a bedroom with a door here, a bedroom with a door, and a door over here. So let's go into the very first secondary bathroom. And this is something that I have seen with a lot of builders doing. They just put this beautiful wallpaper. I've seen that with different builders. I've seen it with Joan Homes. I've seen it with GL Homes. So one of the other thing I wanted to point out is that you have the standard as Korean. However, this one is quartz. It's an upgrade. You have your closet over here. Now this one, just for the purpose of showing what you could do, they've kind of made this into an open closet area, but you're going to have the wire racks, which is a pretty standard thing. And then this is a shower tub combination. I always suggest to have these tiles go all the way up. And by the way, in your master bathroom, it's a standard feature with the builder where this goes all the way up. I love that you have this nice window and that you have a light right above your shower, which is something that I don't see with every single builder. And then if you look at the tiles over here, this is definitely an upgrade. Now all your bedrooms are going to be carpet, whereas all your other wet areas are going to be 17 by 17 tiles. They have 3 or 4 different selections to choose from. So let's go into the very first bedroom, and I want to stand mostly in the corner to kind of give you an idea of the depth. Now your pre-wire is an option. Like pre-wire actually is included for the first light, like the middle light. However, the extra lights that you see is a design center option. If you haven't watched my video on the do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, make sure you do that. And guys, let me just tell you this. I know a lot of people have been waiting and waiting and waiting because of the rates and all that. And I have the same people that have been waiting and waiting and waiting because of the price. So the question you really need to ask yourself is if you can afford the house with the current market and the current prices, because guess what? When the rates changes, the prices will go up and you will find yourself in that merry-go-round, because I have seen a lot of my clients that have done that. And at the same token, I've also seen a lot of my clients that listened to me when the market was crazy and they came down and the house is not even built and they're closing and they got 100,000 plus in equity because the prices have gone up. So that is something to keep in mind. And I say this because I see this every single time. And I personally made a mistake because I built a house myself. And if I would have made that decision a year ago, I would have had more equity in my house than the equity that I have. But that is something, take it or leave it. You may or may not agree with me, but that's just the nature of our business. Don't try to time the market. What you need to time is your situation, if it works for you or not. So you're going to have a closet over here. It's going to be a sliding door closet. Now it doesn't have any doors here, but the house does come with the doors and everything. It's just that it's a builder model and they wanted to make it easy to flow. And please keep in mind, you would not have this as an option. It's just going to be a whole wall. And then right across from it, you have the other bedroom. And then whenever you see things like this is pretty easy to do. You can do that like a do-it-yourself project later on. The other good thing about this builder is that you have the 8-foot doors throughout the house. So that is something to keep in mind. You have this nice window and the marble slabs on the window is a standard feature. And then this is the kind of door that you get for your closets in your secondary bedroom. They kind of slide over, which is way better than the split ones, but this is a lot more better than what I have seen in the past. Now it's going to be a wire rack, and this is just a DIY do-it-yourself project where they kind of made this wood thing go on top of it, so it looks a little bit more neater and everything. And I love that you have this little cavity. The other thing that I also want to point out with them is that there's a lot of things that comes standard with the builder. One of the things is that they have 3 different kind of elevations, and the elevations are included in the price. With some builders, hey, you got the shell elevation, you got to pay more, or you have a stone elevation, you got to pay more. It's not the case. And the other thing is that your lot price, and this is really, really, really important, because with most builders, hey, it's a corner lot, or it's a lot on the water, or it's a conservation, you got to now pay 10, 15, 20,000 more. That's not the case. As long as the lot is released, and if it's on the water and it's on the corner and you are the first one to get there, then you get the lot for the price. They do not raise the price. So over here, what I also love is that you have this area, this is something that I've seen a lot of builder, kind of a cavity, and they kind of build something like Pulte and Jones will have some sort of a furniture or cabinet, but this is something that you can easily do that. But let me take you to the garage, because their garage is very, very unique. When I get to the garage, what I want you to look at is that they have this water thing over here, which is a design center option, which is a construction option. If you want to do that, you could, because some people prefer the laundry to be here. Now look, the amazing thing. Now this door that you see, it's just because it's a builder model, but this door is not available. You'll have your standard door that comes with it. So the beauty about this garage is that it's 1 foot higher and 1 foot wider. That kind of gives you more space, and look, like, I just love. Now one thing I do want you to know is that this window is a structural option, and then you get that structural option if you kind of build the skylight, which they give you as an option. Because one thing that is very unique with this builder is that they have 12 to 14 foot ceiling height or cathedral height in your great room, which I'll take you in just a moment. But this is where you have the third bedroom, and I just love, one of the things that I love about my job is just looking at how they decorate. I have 2 small boys, and I'm like, I would love to do something, but I also know that that could be a bit of an issue, because I have a 7-year-old and then I have just about a 4-year-old. And if I do this, I know both of them would want to be there, and this is not going to work. So on second thought, I probably wouldn't want, but if you have just one kid, then this could work, because you can have this cabinets over here with all their toys and stuff, and then they kind of have their bedroom a little bit up there. It's just exciting thing for kids to do. And then you have your standard closet over here with these sliding doors, and then this is just a decorative piece to kind of keep you to keep in mind. But look at this 8-foot door, 9'4" ceiling height. You have that extra light. I always suggest that, because it just, for a house, it becomes really nice and welcoming. And the other thing is that you have a bathroom over here, which I'll just go in just a minute. But if you want, after the closing, you can actually put a door here, and then this whole area becomes kind of a suite. Because the good thing about this is that you're not very far to the beaches or to the parks that Tampa has to offer, and even Central Florida for that matter, if you're a Disney fan and all that, but you don't want to be in that, because you get a lot more bang for your buck in these areas than you would if you were kind of right in Central Florida or right in Tampa or in Sarasota. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, when I come over here, there's one of their standard tiles, and look at this. I would probably pay extra money and have this go all the way up through, but I love the fact that you have a light right above your tub. Then you have this kind of tiles right there. Now this is an upgrade over here, so that is something to keep in mind. I'll be doing some other models also with this builder, so make sure to check them out, because they have some just amazing floor plans that I haven't seen, and with everything that is included. And I always say that, guys, it's not about the square footage as much as it's about the flow of the house. The flow of the house has to matter a lot than anything else, because I have done homes which are 4, 5, 6,000 square foot, and it's just a lot of dead space. So it just has to flow and work for you. So that is something to keep in mind. This is your laundry area right there. Now, you're not going to get the washer and the dryer, so keep that in mind. These cabinets is a design center upgrade if that's what you want to do, along with the fold station. You can also have a wash station if you want. That is something you do. Now, when you go to a builder, when you're building a brand new home, guys, right now, I will tell you, if you want the best deal, look into the inventory home that the builder has, because these inventory homes is costing builder money on insurance, money on upkeep, money on electricity, money on utilities. They are going to be much willing to take an offer and work with you than to build from dirt, because they already own the dirt. Talking about incentives, they are giving you $10,000 in closing cost and prepaid. You can use that to buy down, or you could do, because the market has shifted so much that the builder are willing to talk ball as compared to what it was just a couple of, just about close to a year ago, where there was a line out the door and the rates were fantastic. But that's what it is, because guys, sooner or later, things will change. But just because of inflation, everything is going up. So that is something to keep in mind. And I'm not saying go run down, buy a place. I want you to do your math and make sure that you can afford it, and then you can always refi when the rates go down. Hopefully you get a good rate to start with, so that if they don't go down, you can afford the payment. If they go down, that's hallelujah. And if they go up, you are already at a good place. So that is something to keep in mind. Look at the ceiling height over here. This is a standard feature with the builder. Look at the amount of light. One thing I want to point out over here is that you get this window. This is an upgrade, structural upgrade. So you won't have this big window, but if you want that, that is an option. But you're going to have 3 of these panels. So you have one here, one in the middle there with the marble, which is a standard feature. But I love how this whole thing opens up. You have a private or a semi-private dining area right here with a window here and a window there. And I just love the way this is. I'm going to go outside in just a moment because I want to show you this area first, because this is a beautiful kitchen, and you're not going to have your microwave over here. This is a standard feature with the builder. Your upgrade is in regards to those lights, the skylights that I was talking about, because with that skylight, you also get the window in the garage. Now, this is an upgrade countertop, so that is, however, the height or the wideness of this is standard. So that is something to keep in mind. 42-inch cabinet is a standard feature with a little bit of crown molding. That is a standard feature. You have to pay for the backsplash. You're going to have your range hood, your dishwasher, and your microwave is going to be over here. Now, this is a gourmet kitchen upgrade, so you do have to pay. But here is one of the best part with this builder that I have not seen. You have your refrigerator here, and guess what? They give you the cabinets over here as a standard feature. Guys, I can't tell you, I've sat in a numerous design center meetings with my clients, and everything is an upgrade. And by the time you do the numbers, you're paying more on every little thing than to have a little bit of a higher base price, and you get a lot of things included. But here's this, what I absolutely love. This is a pocket office, which is a standard feature with this builder on every single one of their model. And if you build a 2-story, guess what? You get 2 of those. You have your pantry area right over here. Of course, this is a builder model, so it has all the upgrades, but you're going to have your standard racks and a door over here. But if you have a 4-legged friend, guys, look at this. This is a standard feature with this builder that you get. You know, I don't have a 4-legged friend, but I so much so wanted to have a 4-legged friend. My wife wouldn't agree. And I guess I got to make sure that I'm married for long enough that one day I'll just go and get a dog. I don't know. I'm just training my boys to be able to not be petrified of the dog, because my wife will see a dog and she'll climb a tree. True story. She'll panic. But I'm making my boys to kind of not get into it. The upgrade is in regards to the door that you see here, because it's going to be a wall. So that is something that you could do. So with all the upgrades here, maybe not all the stuff, but with some of the stuff or most of the stuff, for $500,000, you can get a really beautiful 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2,200 square foot. Now, let me go ahead and take you outside, because I want to point a couple of things to you once I figure out how to open this. So when you come over here, this is your covered lanai. This is what you get. The upgrade is in regards to the 2-fan wiring you see, but you're going to have the wiring over here with the light. Now, what you can also do is you can have the flushings for your summer kitchen, and then your lot is 50 by 120, and then it goes all the way till here. So you can build a decent pool, because most of the time when you have a floor plan that is all single story and it's a big floor plan, most of the time you don't have enough land to build a pool. But in something like this, it's good, but the community has a beautiful pool, has a lot of amenities, something that would work. Now, guys, remember, if you are looking to buy a house, you know, we are here to help and serve you. You know, our job is to be able to give you the information. So when you call somebody on my team, they will get the information, connect you to an agent. And talking about a team member, I have a special guest today that's going to come towards the end of this video. So stick around, because her Spanish is way more than poquito, and she's my new Spanish agent partner on top of Anna, and she would be running Orlando Home Show in Espanol. Let me go ahead and take you to the master bedroom. And what I love about this master bedroom is, as soon as you enter, you have the double doors. Now, the upgrade is in regards to the glass door that you see and the tile that you see, but you have the double door. And with this builder, they have a sink, a Korean sink. Like you see how this is all kind of built in. It's one piece. It's all built in. You have a light up there. And what I love is that you have those things separate. I'm like, trust me, I mean like closet is taken by the wife, but when you have those two hand wash stations, she will take over. Like, trust me, I know. But you have the tub over here, and you have this beautiful tile with a nice big window, and the frameless shower is not an upgrade, it is included. And one thing that is unique is that the tiles go all the way up. Now in this case, it is an upgrade, so that is something to keep in mind. Your cabinet is the same color. Now this is your standard color. They give you 3 different variations in terms of the brown color. You have the espresso, you have a little lighter and a little darker, but you do have choices of other different colors of cabinet, which you would have to pay extra. And then right over here, you have the water closet. Now, I would have preferred a little bit more wider, but this is definitely do the trick. And then you have the linen closet over here. Because it's a builder model, they're just showing what can be done, how deep the closet is going to be, and then a door that leads you to your master closet. And hallelujah, this is fantastic. I just love the way they design it, and I say this all the time, guys. Watch our videos. Like if you are building a brand new home and you are in the process, please do yourself a favor. I've created a list where I've put in a lot of videos to help you so that you can decide, you can learn about the things, you're more educated, like the kind of inspections you need to get, what is that you need to be aware of, and everything that you need to do. So make sure you do that. So now let me take you to your master bedroom and look at this, guys. Isn't this amazing? If you have a pool or a conservation lot like this, it's just absolutely gorgeous. You have this nice big window. You have the extra lights. When it comes to the light, make sure on your master bedroom and in the area where you're going to work as an office, make sure like in some of the areas you want to get that extra light, because that is something. Well, I sure hope that you get a lot of value from our videos. And if you are looking to buy a home, we are here, and I just want you to meet one of my newest agent partner, Carolyn Maldonado. How are you?
How are you guys?
So she's the newest member of our team at Orlandohomeshow in Espanol, and she would also be running Orlandohomeshow in Espanol. And I'm just super excited, super blessed for her to join the team because she speaks Spanish like a queen.
Yes, I am originally from Puerto Rico, so my Spanish is pretty good, and I'm super excited to join the team and show you all these beautiful homes in Spanish if that's your preferred language.
Well, thank you so much for watching our videos. Make sure to subscribe, and hasta la vista.
Hasta luego.